But you said debt, right? So you said you had some debt when you went to California. How much money in debt do you have currently?
About 8,000.
How much?
Eight.
Oh, just 8,000.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I'm just like
Uh,
working to pay that down and get over that, and then after that, just probably buy more properties. And I was thinking about putting something in stocks as well, but just don't know
mm-hmm.
enough about it yet.
Okay. And by the way, as far as like your income right now, what would you say your monthly income is? Because I know you just got your real estate license and you're also a bartender, so I know that like that income is like ups and downs and so on, especially like with the whole thing that's going on now. What would you say
Hmm.
is like your monthly income?
Wow. Well, right now it just did like I just did the switch. I'm only about like 2 months in, so it took a hit. I would say monthly is like 2,000, between 2,000 3,000.
2,000? That's actually pretty good,
Yeah,
bro.
but 2 to 3,000. Yeah.
So if you have eight, like how long has this been going on for? Like how long have you been making $2,000 for?
Well, I can pull like just bartending like 500 a week, like minimum,
Okay. So
So that's
if you
times
make,
four. It's
so was your debt is $8,000 now, but was it higher?
Oh yeah, it was like 15.
Oh, 15.
I'd
Okay, so
I'd been chipping away. Yeah.
okay, awesome. Because I was gonna ask like, how are you making so much money? You're still having like this $8,000 in debt, but you've been chipping away at it. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So once you,
Yeah, because like I was like scared, man. Like, damn, I accumulate all this debt, but
yeah,
I've always been a hard worker. Like, never had a problem like getting a job because like
yeah,
I show up and do what I gotta do. So I was like, all right, let me. I've done it before.
mm-hmm.
I've like saved up lots of money before. Probably not spend it all in the best ways, but live and
Yeah.
learn.
What type of debt is
Um,
it?
Credit card debt,
What did
the
you spend that
worst.
money on? Yeah, it is really bad.
Um, like living expenses, and I didn't wasn't working for like 3 months or
Yeah.
4 months this year.
Let me ask you a
So
question. Let me ask you a question, Daniel. Currently, do you have an emergency fund?
very little. I just implemented that back,
How much do you have?
like $500.
All right, you wanna raise that up to 1,000. So 1,000
Right.
bucks. That way, if anything does go wrong, you have at least some wiggle room to like sort things out before you can just be like, okay, I'm gonna go back into that, whatever. And like once that credit, what method are you using to pay that credit card debt off?
So I've
Is
actually been like on the market to get like a personal loan or something to like lower my interest, but
to
I've just
consolidate?
been work. Yeah, but even it's just one card, but
It's
yeah,
just
pretty
one.
much
What was the limit on that card?
like 15. I'm pretty much maxed it out.
How much were you making in California? A lot more money than you're making now, right?
Oh yeah. But like a freaking burger in California is $20, so
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
everything is like
It
way more
cancels out.
expensive. I was doing pretty good, man. Bartending out there is a good gig, but paying a couple thousand in rent for a little
Yeah,
box.
it messes up.
Yeah,
Here's
San
my advice,
Jose,
man.
expensive.
Here's my advice, man. The debt you have right now, how much your housing expenses right now, maybe like four, like maybe not even four, it's like $300 basically that you're spending on housing expenses.
Hmm.
If you have a car, you have a car, right?
Yeah.
You have any car payment or no?
No, I own it. It's just a little beater car. I just own
Awesome.
it outright.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
So if you're spending, for example, like $300 on food, and you have, for example, your necessities and like your bills taken care of, you can be putting down, for example, like $1,000 towards that debt, and you're done in 8 months, and that's it. You're good. Once
Yeah,
that debt is
for
done,
sure.
you have more freedom when it comes to like investing and so on. And by the way, in those 8 months where you're doing that, you also have the whole real estate thing going on, right? So your income could potentially go up if you start
Right.
building like your clientele.
Yep, for sure.